back up off me, I say, woo. Hey, get this nigga, man. I say, back up off me, I say, woo.
What's up, Beyond Streamliners?
I'm Audrey.
I'm Anna.
I'm Sophie.
I'm James.
I'm Liam.
And then?
I'm Took, of course.
Yes.
We are back with another episode today with the biggest amount of guests we ever have. We have the squad of junior coaches here with us today. So again, thanks you guys for your time here, and we're gonna spend time talk about swimming and your career and whatnot. So we can go a little bit, back in the day. I heard you guys say before we started, when did you guys started learning to swim?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
When did you start, Audrey?
So I started with Coach Natalie. She taught me swim lessons before actually she was coach on Peak. So I got lessons by her, and then I joined the Hot Tamales Summer League. I don't know if any of y'all did that.
No, I don't.
Oh,
I never did.
well, so yeah, I did Hot Tamales, and then I switched to
Competitive?
competitive year long. So yeah, that's how I started.
I started with the OG Coach Juan. I don't even know where that was. I don't know where he coached there. And then I went to the natatorium swimming, and then with Coach Charlotte was my first competitive coach.
Yeah, is that it?
Yeah.
I started with the natatorium lessons, I guess when I was 5. And then I joined the Paralympic Pirates summer team the year after that, and then I did a year of that, and then I joined Peak for competitive swimming, and then I did that for 8 years.
Wow.
I've kind of been around in swimming. So, I was born in Illinois, so I started at YMCA.
Wow.
And I joined the YMCA competitive swimming team, and that was for a good 2 years. Then I joined the Rockford Marlins. Then we moved to Texas, and then I was actually supposed to, I went to San Antonio for swimming, and I guess I swam there for around 2 months, 3 months. And then it was the Alamo. What's it called with the yellow team that you see at tags all the time? It's Alamo.
No idea.
Aquatic?
Alamo Aquatics.
Okay.
And then you go to and then I went to Pearland, and then I went to FCST, and then Pearland Aquatics.
I've kind of just stayed here. So I went to Houston Swim Club for a few years. Maybe I started in 2nd grade, 3rd grade. Then I went to Pearland Aquatics when I was in 4th grade. But before that, I went to Shadow Creek Tsunamis. I was swimming with Coach Cam. Yeah. Then I joined
Coach
Pearland
Kim.
Aquatics.
Y'all know Coach Kim.
Yeah, he's been on the pod before. Pod.
Wow.
Then I started swimming with Coach Tuck in Bronze 1, 4th grade, and I'm still swimming.
Wait,
Wow.
how are we not in the same group? Because I was in bronze.
Bronze
oh, wait, no.
2.
Yeah, you're in Bronze
Oh.
2.
We were in bronze 2.
I've had you as
Yeah.
a coach as not
I was just something.
but I've never been coached under you.
No, yeah, I only
Actually,
coached
no.
Liam, James, and Audrey. I didn't really coach Sophie
You coached me for COVID year.
I think.
Wait, I thought you coached Sophie. Because that's how.
Because it was in the group with Martine.
No, I wasn't in that group.
No, she was above.
I was
Wait,
above.
I was with Natalie, I think. I was with Daniel and
Yeah.
that's
what
where
it
I was
was
at.
with Kyle
With
and
Avery and
Yeah.
Yeah, donut narwhals.
Actually donut narwhals.
Yeah. We have literally 5 different swim school and coming up.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I never know you started with Coach Kim.
Yeah, no, I was I was part of Tsunamis for a bit. But actually, Sam was there too. Sam.
Samantha.
Yeah, Samantha. Yeah, and
That's
Vincent
crazy.
was there, and DC, Dylan.
But I would say you guys turn out to be pretty decent swimmer. Make it up there.
Coach Kim
Yeah.
set up the foundation.
That's good. Yeah, you're fast. So then, after how long you swim, some of you still swimming now, and some of you only do high school stuff, and now you guys transfer over to be junior coaches, right? How do you see it from the pool deck now, looking at little kids 9, 10, some 8 and under? What was the struggle that you see right now?
Like within their swimming or like?
Like with
Like
you know,
different
like
point of
how to
view.
express yourself, like how to explain things to them, right? Because I remember I talked to some of you guys, like don't talk to them your swimmer language, right?
You have to talk to them like literally
Like-
like kindergartners.
Right, like their language.
Because
you
they
know?
don't know like the language that we.
It's
use.
fun. It's fun to see like the kids improving, but you know, sometimes it's difficult to explain stuff to them.
It's like they have a short attention span. You have to explain everything in like
Oh.
10 seconds or less.
And like James and Audrey, you guys surprise us, the coaches, with how focused you guys are to the kids, like and
Really?
and attention. Yes.
So basically saying,
Well,
oh,
we like we don't want to name names here, but like at the meet and stuff like that, you guys like pay a lot of the attention to the kids,
Ah.
so it's nice.
Yeah,
You have to
well, before I did this, like as a job, I was a lifeguard, and like I hated lifeguarding. Like I literally didn't work for like a whole month because I just didn't want to go.
You just sit there, do nothing.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
literally did not. I just hated it so much, and so like once I became a junior coach, I like actually realized like wow, like I actually like this job. Like I actually like come to work and like I want to work. Like at lifeguarding, I didn't even want to go. Like I literally would barely ever go.
Yeah, the interaction is great.
Yeah, and so now that I'm a coach, it's like I get the like feeling of wanting to keep going.
And how many of you have like kids come up like, hey, coach, these coach that help me with the calf and all
Tyler's
of that.
fun.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
caps. I
Yeah.
love
Those
Sam.
are fun. And like like Christmas gift and all of that.
Or when you see them like outside of swim, because sometimes I see it happens rarely. Like you see them outside swimming, they like recognize you, and it's like you have like a bond with the kids, which
So
is different
how
from like life.
so how often do you guys
Yeah.
see people outside of the pool?
Oh, I
All the time.
I went to this like elementary school
Mhm.
for like a performance for line dance, and then just like all of them came up to me. They're like, "Oh, hey, Coach James."
Wow.
Yeah, it's always like the
So
elementary
it feels good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see kids on my honeymoon cruise.
Yeah.
Please don't do that.
Yeah, that was an experience. For sure. Yeah, you can't turn away from them. So then, what are some good moments that you guys have with the kids so far? Like some of you, this is your second year of coaching. You wanna share?
Good moments.
Good moments.
Yeah.
I like-
funny moments.
Sure.
Tell us.
Oh, probably it was like more towards me, but then there was this time where I was like leaning on the wall. I think I was
remember
I was leaning on the wall, and then the floor was wet, and then the
Oh,
coaches were thinking,
wait, I was
"Oh,
there.
he's probably gonna slip." And then I, like, as the coach Kim is like explaining the set, I just fall and then land on my butt.
Like all the kids
Everyone
were
sees, it
around.
was
All
so
the kids were
embarrassing.
around, and
Oh my god.
And then you coaching.
And they just continue going.
Yeah. So, how about you guys?
I have a good time like being in the water and like teaching them. Like last week I think it was, Coach Kim had me working like with their walls and stuff, and I found it so much like easier or like better to like connect with them in the water.
Oh yeah.
I feel like
And like, I feel like you better at like a one-on-one time than the big
I
group.
can't do the big group. My head does not do it right.
I
And they
think-
just like there's
yeah.
too many of them, and like if somebody starts crying, it's over for me. I can't. I am just stop functioning. I'm like I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, you guys are too nice and too soft sometimes.
Liam today.
Yeah, that's for the coaches. We look at you guys.
It's
You,
like
you guys are a great source of one like fixing stuff, but you guys are still a little soft on the kids.
well, because like I feel like because we spam so recent, like we understand.
Yeah.
Them.
Especially like Liam, he got like a little sister, so now like
Yeah,
this
exactly.
little
I love
kid
Lyra.
crying and he's like, yeah, big brother up. So
That literally happened today.
Yes, and
So-
Kimberly was crying because her hip was hurting, and you guys sitting down and
Her hip was
showing her
hurting?
pictures. I was like,
Yeah.
what is happening? Like,
I
you
like
don't know what
pictures.
to do.
I don't know. I was trying
but
to
you're
calm her
showing her
down.
pictures.
Yeah, like
So-
jellyfish and like.
wait, now what happened?
Yeah, just trying to calm her down.
Yeah, and she was laughing. She was like, I was like, oh, this is working. But then she started crying. Can I get out? I was like, no. You got
It's
to
like,
go
what do
back
you do in
in.
that situation?
Yeah, it was Kimberly because she was saying like my hips hurt. I think it's broken, and I was like, and I told him about it. I was like, hey, like Kimberly's like saying her hips hurting, and you like
Yeah,
basically
so
do about it.
I
So
took
yeah.
her out. And
Yeah.
Yeah, he did ask me what to do. I was like, put it back in the water.
Exactly.
And I just sit down and keep talking to her until Cheryl walk over.
That's what Coach Cheryl said. She said
Oh.
just put it back.
You know, Cheryl get her mama voice out and put her back in the water.
I've seen Coach Cheryl push people in the water. I've never.
Yes, like I've seen that too.
Yeah, I've
It's
never
so
seen
cold.
And the coach
Like-
goes in the water. I'm like, I can't do that yet. I'm not on that level.
At her swim lessons?
She's done it at practice too.
Like,
I remember like last
with
year.
the littles, like they're like, it's like
It's more like the like when we did hot tamales like us 2 summers ago. The kids would like cry and cry before they would get in the pool just because they were nervous and it was cold. And
Well-
she would get, you gotta give them a little push.
I can't push anybody in yet. I'm not that. I just can't.
Yeah, because you don't have to remember, they have like an hour, right? Sometimes
Yeah,
45
exactly.
minutes of practice. We can't just be there all the time. And like you remember last year, Sophie, there's crying every single day in your
Oh.
Brooklyn one.
Yeah.
That little girl, like you
Okay,
can't.
she's good now.
Right, but
she
then
just has to get used to it.
right, we have to get over that.
Mhm.
So to stay strong,
But it was every single day.
yeah. So
Or every day.
we have to power through that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So any one of you think about long-term coaching yet?
No. I'm sorry. I feel like Coach Cam does like the summer league. Like I'd probably do like maybe a summer league, but not like. I would not like if my dad was like Anna, like I'm done with this. Take the reins. No, sorry.
Yeah.
No.
I agree.
Pass it
I
on to
think-
somebody else.
I prefer like this type of coaching better than like summer league coaching because like in summer league coaching we had to get in the water like every single day,
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
and then like sometimes it would be like really hot in the water, and then I would just be like, how do I even cool down? And then it's just
But in the conversation with Coach Kim, she said because summer league setup is totally different from our competitive side of things, so they need you guys to be in the water to be more direct with the kids, right? Because
yeah.
try out and all of that like at totally different levels.
Yeah.
So
I think summer league coaching really like it helped me become a better coach for peak because it helped me learn new things. Like you see me like holding their like arms during like flat back dives and then like
get
pulling them
out.
in. I would have never even thought to do that if I didn't go to summer league and stuff like that.
Right, because it gives you a chance to like be hand on and do more things. And I mean, for peak, you can always comes in with your suit and ready to go.
Yeah.
Get on, dive in, show the kids what's up. Like back in the day, I used to swim with you guys once in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
remember the
races.
intra squad, you would always do.
You
like,
would do a
50
50
no
fly.
balls.
I don't
No
remember
goggles,
him
yeah.
doing 50 fly.
It was always 50
It's high.
No, but you started like both your feet were on the top of the block.
Oh
You
my
would do
gosh,
like
I
this
remember that.
dive.
Right, because I never learned the front and back.
I still have videos of you like racing us.
Because
at
I
the
never learned the front and back. I never learned the crossover. Back in the day, I knew both.
So how did you like teach the crossover if you never learned it?
Well, when I do lesson with Coach Cheryl, I would get in the water and teach myself. See how it feels. Watch YouTube, or Instagram video,
Mhm.
or we have like drills or videos on crossover. Get in the water, get to do it and see how it feels,
Yeah.
and then fix it. So because-
Crossovers were hard.
because us coaches,
Oh my
some of
gosh.
us swim at a much higher level, but we never done some of the newer technique. Because the crossover comes out like what, 5-6 years ago, something like that.
Really?
For real?
Wait, I feel like we
I feel
learned
like we
it.
learned it like a
We
million
learned
years
it with
ago.
Coach
Well-
I learned it with.
Well,
I feel like I learned
2015,
I learned it
2015,
with
16,
Max. I think I learned it
2015,
with my
16,
mom.
something like
Oh.
that. But
I still
before,
think it's pretty.
Wait, so it wasn't a
just
thing
like so-
before?
when I swim in 2010, I don't think so.
Oh wow. If they're kind of scary to do though. I feel like I've gotten like DQ'd a lot.
I think you have to disqualify like 3 times before you get it right.
Yeah.
You at the Lufkin was the only one that do it, but you got DQ on your 4 a.m.
Yeah, but I mean, you gotta do it someday.
Right, because I said do it.
Might as well.
Like, but I feel like back then, everyone was so sensitive. Like, all the kids were so sensitive. Like, anything that went wrong, they would cry. But I wasn't that type of person. Like, I just wouldn't cry if I got disqualified. I would just move on. So that's why I would do it. Like, just try to challenge myself because I was.
So I spent like a whole year with you guys, so I would say you were there for your friends.
Me?
That's how I feel.
Like, too much? Oh, yeah. Because, well, Because I know you have stories about me.
So so from what I learned, right, the kids that are 10 and under, they swim for their parents.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
11 to 13, they swim for their coaches. 13 and up, that's when they decided what they want to do with their career. They swim for themselves.
Mm.
So 10 and under, like I don't think you guys were forced to be there.
Well,
I don't even think I was conscious.
10 and
like,
under?
I didn't have another option. There
Well,
wasn't,
I
like-
tried to quit, and my dad told me I couldn't because
I
he
remember
wanted to
telling
wait
me
until
so.
I was 12 because that's when my sister quit. So he wouldn't let me quit till I was 12.
Well, so we have that story. We have like it's in the family. So
Like,
that
there's
Yeah.
no other, like,
I don't
nobody
even
ever did
remember.
this one.
Sophie, I don't know. You have a story on that?
I honestly don't even remember before 10. Like, that's a fever dream.
No. You two still swimming, so
I just.
Well, you
brother
did
was the
step
one that
away
got me
for
into
a year?
swimming. For like a summer.
Oh, I
For
remember.
like a year out, right?
It was like from regionals to like the start of the
You
school
quit
year.
because I quit, because I was a trendsetter.
Okay. I still swam in summer league, but
I didn't swim
it
at
was
all.
it wasn't like as active on swimming. But the reason why like I wanted to keep on swimming like 13 and up was because I just wanted to be like better than my brother. Because
That's so real.
So how old is your brother?
he's 27 now.
27?
Yeah,
So are
he's
you better
10
than
years
him
old.
now?
Wait, no.
Y'all are like 10 years apart?
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow. Never know.
Because I remember whenever like he was like 16, I would like have to go to his meets, and I would always have to watch him swim. I would be like, I'm gonna be better than that one day, and I would like promise my parents I was gonna be better than that. And I didn't
So do you have that comparison at home, Leo?
Hmm?
Do you have that comparison at home?
Oh well, actually, these guys, they keep saying that Linus will be better than me in the future.
What? Who said that?
Well,
Do you
what
think he
mean
will
said that? Yeah, I think he will be.
Is he already
Someone
been
for how
starting?
long?
Wait.
Actually,
You got an earlier start than Liam, though.
yeah, he did get an earlier start, like same as Lyra. Lyra's liking it though, but I think that's just because she has her friends. Linus, he isn't really enjoying it as much now, because he's like more into baseball.
Wait, Linus isn't?
Yeah, Linus isn't really enjoying it as much.
Are you
Even though
serious?
I can kind of tell at practice.
yeah,
whenever I
like
see
even
him.
though like his friends are he has a few friends there.
There's a few
But-
friends.
Well,
It's
that
like
group is small.
Well, the
yeah,
other
the group
day,
is
yeah.
small.
Their
Yeah,
group is
and,
really,
like,
he was the
Yeah.
only. I think it was last week. He was the only person at practice for his
Yes,
group.
I remember that.
yeah,
So it's
But
kind of
like,
like
was it
losing.
like Liesel and Colin and all that?
he's not really in their group. He's in,
Riker.
There's kind of separated.
they're separated. Yeah. And he actually had to practice with us,
Yeah.
like that one day.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Really?
Can you catch up?
No, he got lapped. But
I missed
he
it.
said it was easy. I was like, but you got lapped. But anyway.
But yeah.
Anyways, he's not enjoying it as much. I don't. But if he decides to keep on swimming, and I think he will, he'll be a lot faster than me.
Well, you
I
know,
mean, that's like the hope.
again, he started way earlier.
Yeah.
So this is his 6 years.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's getting a bit tired of it.
Right.
Yeah.
So at some point, that's worn out. It's a little boring, different motivation and whatnot.
Yeah.
But we passed that. Like Audrey, she has some different reasons and motivation to keep going through. Like me back in the day, my reason was money. So then maybe some use college, swimming,
No.
or
It used to be
just stay healthy and whatnot, keep your body moving.
Well, yeah, it's more like stay healthy now.
I just like
Yeah,
used
I
to
feel
be,
staying
like,
fit.
Because
Yeah.
Having something to do after
for
school.
us, we swim fast and we train and we practice. I can't never see ourselves like be out there and swim lap. Like I can't imagine us, go out there and just swim lap. Like
Yeah.
Like for fun.
yeah.
Like,
Like-
I every time I see people at the pool, like swimming, like recreationally, I just always think about it. And I'm like imagine, like I don't know, I just can't imagine not swimming every day. Like, people be like, oh, my favorite thing to do is swimming. And I'm like, that's my favorite thing to do too, but on a totally different level that like
Right.
is like
Mm.
they're
How
like,
long
oh,
do you
swimming.
swim,
and
and
it's
how
like,
much do you swim? You know,
yeah.
some people swim 3 times a week, 30 minutes, and in that 30 minutes they swim 500 max.
It's like that dude with the snorkel that's like this. You know,
Don't
the
tell me
one
it's
that's
like
like
this.
this.
The double snorkel?
Yes.
Yes,
You
there's
never
one
seen
that has
it?
like it has like 2 like openings.
Have you seen a full mast snorkel?
No.
It's a full front
Oh
face
yeah,
to
that's
wall.
what he wears.
Face up.
But he's like serious about it. I think he
Like
swims
that?
masters. I don't know. It's like those guys who do water polo, like the old men.
The speedos.
Yes, those are weird. That is weird.
Every time they used to.
What did you say about them? Like way like before COVID, Sophie? You and Sydney, your
Yes,
sisters
we
were
would-
banging.
We would like.
You say about, like,
It's so
Just like
uncomfortable.
whenever they walked in, it was like, oh, okay,
But they
we
would
gotta
have like
go.
robes on and like their speedo under
Their
just
robe,
a robe.
yes,
Like
just
it was
the robe.
weird.
You take it off and it's just.
they said there should be like age restricted on.
They're like
speedos or
70
something
years
like that.
old.
Sometimes I imagine like the high school like water polo players right now, like as like those old people. Do you think
Oh
like
my gosh, like them getting older and being like that.
Well,
I mean, good for
hopefully it
them.
yeah, they moving.
I mean, they're doing something. It's not like they're
Yeah.
sitting like not doing anything. But it's just like. It's
Yeah, I
it's
would
on.
much rather like once a year get into a fast 50.
See where I'm
I
going.
can't get in there and swim 1,000 slow. I feel like my shoulder and my body are gonna give out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, back to the kids. Back to the kids. That's why we're here. So, talk to us about your swim meet experience. They never been to like a swim meet as a coach.
So, well, yeah, I know, like this season.
This season?
Yeah, I have it.
Yes.
I went in a whole bunch last season. Like the.
Yeah, last
Yeah.
I really
season.
wanted to get to one?
My
So, I mean, my main group that I coach is the Copper Emerald Bay group. That group, they're moderate size. I wouldn't say they're too big or too small. Now that it's split.
In total, like those group, we have like 60 kids with 3 to 4 coaches. So
Yeah. I mean, it was definitely, if anything, it was definitely fun. It was long. I think I was there for what, like.
3 sessions.
Well, yeah, like how many hours?
Well, they do
From,
4-hour sessions, so yeah,
Like 8 hours.
probably 6 with warm up and everything.
Okay. So I don't know. I mean, it was a lot. Well, but also at that meet they were running 2 pools,
Yes.
so there was
16
a lot
miles.
you had to keep up with, and just a lot of stuff I had to do. Like, oh, Audrey, go do this. Oh, go do this.
Yeah.
Because it was like I didn't have a single
Like a dedicated
set
group.
of swimmers that I would have to like watch. So you'd be like, oh, Audrey, go do this. Oh, can you go do this? So like when you guys would be sitting down, like, oh, the 10 and unders are swimming, I'd have to be over there with the 10 and unders helping them with the 25s. And then when y'all's group like
11 and
was
12.
in the water, yeah, you'd be like, oh, Audrey, can you watch this girl or whatever. So I out of you guys, I definitely did a lot. I did a lot.
Yes.
So yeah, I mean,
It was a learning experience, I would say.
yeah, it wasn't. I mean, it was fun.
It was good payout for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Kids love you. They talk about that. And like sometimes when you guys were not there, like, oh, where's Coach Jim? Where's Coach Sophie? And stuff like that. So those are nice. So then, what was your, favorite moments as a swimmer? I would say, not coaching. Like your, oh, that big achievement or whatever.
Like recent or
No, like in your entire swimming for how many years? That was. What do you think?
I think it wasn't really my biggest achievement, but like probably making tags for the first time. That kind of like
How
Because
old were you?
it was like the summer coming. Oh no,
You age out at 13.
the summer coming. Oh no. It was
you're probably 11, 12, or 13.
Yeah.
11, 12, or 13. Oh, it was the summer going into freshman year, because I was 13, and then I
Oh,
turned
'cause you were
14
late
right
right
before.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I kind of dedicated my whole summer into that, and then
That's good.
Um,
Doubles.
yeah, I think about
doubles was like the
Like,
hardest thing ever.
not even like the swimming fact, because I have to be tired, but like the people that were like watching me, like whenever I made state, like that was like insane.
yeah.
That was so insane.
Everyone,
I was like,
everyone was like
Yeah.
crying. Like it
Yeah,
was.
it was a big
great.
deal. But like swimming was fun, I guess. But like I didn't care about that. I was like the fact that I got to get out and there was like a bunch of people like there for me. I was like, that was cool. Wow.
Yeah.
Achievement.
That was. It's
Yeah.
always fun. Like, that was like a fun moment even for
Yeah.
me, even though I
Like,
wasn't swimming.
Yeah.
Just like seeing that.
That
Cause like we've seen you growing up swimming.
Yeah. That and like when I think Emma made tags, this was like 23, and I think it was at Southern Senior Champs, and she had made tags the first time, and I remember like just like being so happy for her was like because I know she had worked for it, and like she was like I really want this, and she finally did it. It was like more than just like me swimming, but it was like watching her get to do something that she wanted so bad.
Was it one of the meet that we host at the NAT and someone did a trial? And some of you guys come out to like cheer.
I think-
Oh,
Oh.
was it Dylan?
Was it
I
Dylan?
think it
Yeah,
was
it was
Dylan
like
Two
and
I
Emma
am?
did
What's
too.
2 I
It
am?
was the
Something like
2
that?
a.m.
No,
Yeah.
but Emma did 2 a.m. trial too.
What's 2 a.m.
But I know
before I
for sure
am?
Dylan was there
Dylan was doing
because I was
three.
helping with that.
Okay, so
And
it was
we had
Emma
like
that did
so
the
many
trial.
people. We had like
Dylan
so
did
many
Something
different
like that.
angles.
Yeah.
We had like 5 angles, 5 people. Like one would be at the end of the pool, one would be at the start of
I
the
think
pool,
he
one
went,
would
didn't
be
he
at
get
the
48?
top.
I
of
think
the
he made the
bleachers,
cut too.
on the bleachers.
Whatever cut was
It was the first time he went 49, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, I think
That was the first
49.
time he went under 50.
Yeah. Those are some moments, for sure.
That was.
How about you, Leo?
I think it's not really about like achievements for me. It was just like the people I was around, like all day, every day. Like Diego Camarena, Milan,
Oh.
James, Giancarlo, Martin, just having the
The
what we
OGs.
called?
The mariachi band in K-pop.
Yeah.
Do you guys remember that?
No, I was thinking about double D's in the game.
Oh.
Oh, I remember
that.
that. That was our
that
group
too.
chat name.
Yeah, that's when we had both Diego, so we called it double D's
We would
in the
like
game.
FaceTime and
play Roblox or like.
we had such a good like swimming environment. at
Yeah.
that
Like
age.
everyone, wait, like we
Really fun.
had like peak hangouts with the group.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Like,
when we
now
were
we
like
don't
really
We
like
were
team.
really
Yeah.
close.
Yeah.
That's nice.
That was, like,
actually
our
hang out
freshman
outside of just swimming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a big like that was such a big factor for us for like not
I
just
think
like being in the water.
That
but
year
also
was like the year I was closest to like everyone.
And,
Yeah.
Where we were all.
and like another thing, the hangouts like after summer, like at the beginning of the season, we would
Oh,
have this
yeah.
like
the
hangout.
freshman hangout.
Yeah, the freshman
yeah.
hangout.
That's when we bring all the freshmen in and like we would get to like introduce them to like the team atmosphere so that like, they didn't go to first practice without like knowing anybody.
It felt like we were a family actually.
Yeah.
Now you guys been through all that, right? Like coming into the top group with the older kids, and now you guys have like the younger kids coming in
Yeah.
to your group, so you're on both ends of that. So no mysteries.
It's funny because like I remember being in like Coach Cheryl's group, and whenever we do stuff with the gold people, like I remember like Hannah in specific, like I was like, oh, I can't wait to like be like that. And then like once we actually got to gold group with Coach John, it was like such a weird experience because like now we are in that same situation.
Right, having back for the kids.
Yeah.
It always nice to see you guys like with a bunch of little kids around you guys, and you guys show them how to do stuff. It was nice.
Yeah.
For me, for sure, is the travel trip is a highlight.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah.
I was like the travel trips, like when we were young, cause like now they don't allow. Is it what like 13?
No,
or
even that year it was 12 and up.
Yeah, because
They
I
switched
went
it,
when I
yeah.
was 12, and like the kids, or like Caitlin's whole group, like the sophomores now, they couldn't go
Right.
to the next trip because they weren't old enough.
Right.
They
So,
changed
yeah.
it so it wasn't like both sessions.
Yeah, so I mean that was those three was I think it was 3 LSU trips. Like it was just amazing.
Because that meet they set up as prelim final, but they have a middle session of 12 and under in the middle of the day. So if we bring like the little kids over, it's we drag it out too long, and like with the 3 coaches and 1 chaperone, we can't handle bringing the prelim final back to the hotel
Yeah.
for the rest stop and whatnot, and then staying for the little kids. time final in the middle. So we do that. But
The-
yeah.
I think like the LC ones are fun, but I think Arizona was like top because that was like our first travel trip. And
Yeah, we
I
went to
roomed
Arizona.
together at
It was.
Arizona.
We had the biggest room, and it was like
We got the best.
Yes, it was
one.
so much fun.
We tried to like steal a pillow.
Wait, so were you guys able to stay together?
Yeah, it was just us.
It
Because
was
we were
back-
12. That's when we were still able to go.
Yeah, and it was
That-
like
Like it was
I-
weird.
that was because it was like they did. No, we were in the session with the older kids. I think.
Yeah, we were,
This is
but we
when-
were 12.
Yeah, we were 12, but we were with
'Cause, like,
like
Avery
15
went.
over. Yeah, Avery was like Avery. My sister was there. She roomed with like Jillian,
And Ryan,
Hannah, and all
everyone.
them. So this was like when they were all like our
But
sessions
that-
were together.
That was like the most fun I've ever had.
That
swimming.
was
like I don't.
like,
I think I
genuinely-
did awful that meet too. Like I remember
everyone did bad. Not trying to
Pool-
like, everyone did
the
bad.
pool was like 2 degrees and
It was like
freezing.
It was so cold.
But it was just such a fun experience.
was
And
so
I got
fun.
like the worst chapped lips in Arizona.
Oh my gosh, our lips were like bleeding. Everyone they like moms went out to Costco and bought us
Oh,
like
yeah, I
100
remember
packs of
that
like
too.
chapstick
Yeah.
for everybody. And I
We
remember
had
like
these
dying.
cooling blankets.
Yes, we had like the cooling towels that we took in the pool and
Just
we'd be
that
out.
meet, I was like this.
Yeah,
We were
There
so
was this
close.
guy, I don't know who it was. Remember when he did the magic trick on us?
Yes!
There's
Oh
this
my
guy
god!
on peak who did magic tricks on us.
They made Anna and I think that we were like interlinked.
Like,
we
he
never
would,
know
like,
about these story.
what?
We never know about these story until today.
No.
I know, these are like
Yes.
ancient memories.
These are like, I'm digging up from the roots, okay?
Like
Like,
5 years
and like
ago.
this is when we went to the amusement park and it was just peak at the amusement park. There was nobody else. And like,
Oh yeah, when we did fun.
and like there was the, what's it, the water one? The water, like,
The
you get
log
the
one, the, like,
log water
log.
one. And like the entire team would just go and go and go. Like we would not stop. Like we would stay on the boat and go like 10 times around the thing.
That was such
It was
a
so
fun
great.
experience.
Nobody gets to
No,
experience
from the mid coming back, we had James with the juicy birds.
Oh
What?
yeah, I remember
That's
that.
the only thing we remember from the coaches.
With the juice.
Yeah, I
What
had like
happened with the juice?
I had like 3 boxes of the juicy burst in my room.
Juicy
I-
birds.
Like
What?
the
juicy
gummy-
birds.
Oh, the
I never had some
Juicy
gummies.
birds?
I
Like
think
the-
it's a bird.
Didn't they buy them for us?
Yes,
Did you?
we
I took the whole
we bought it
box.
as snacked, and he brought it to his room,
It was so
and it got
We did that.
and it's got leaked because some video that you guys post on social media or whatever back then. It's leaked that he got it in his room. It was like, where did he got it?
It was like a whole box, and then I had at least like probably more than like 10.
Yeah, then
Oh
he
my
like little
God.
bags,
Day
then
before,
each
like,
little
my
bags.
second
Yeah.
day.
In the boxes.
Yeah,
that's
it
the
was
only
so good.
It's always the gummies.
Yes.
We had the fruit
We had the
smiles.
fruit smiles.
And
And
Arizona.
we would.
Oh, the fruit smiles.
They're still the
The
best
tangy
gummies.
fruit smiles,
The
though, not
tangy
the other
fruit
ones. The tangy fruit smiles
smiles?
were where it's at.
Yes. We would steal
And
like
the
as much as we could and like bring it up.
Because they would have like the room, like our hospitality room or whatever, like they would have it unlocked, and we would go down at like 11
Yeah.
and like get these fruit snacks.
That trip was my only travel trip.
LSU.
Yes,
LSU?
yeah, that's my only travel
Our
trip.
coach took me to.
My
Yeah,
first
that was
one
fun.
was Corpus Christi. When we went all the way to Corpus, I think we went to Corpus for 3 years. I think Teal got left at the zoo once too. I don't
That
know
was
if I
the year
heard that story.
before, right?
Yeah, I think that was like the last year we did Corpus, and they left Teal at the zoo in Corpus Christi, and they were like, I don't know if they were like 20 minutes out, but they're 20 minutes out, so somebody got a call and was like, hey, like your daughter's still here, like come get her.
Oh my god.
Wow.
It was
Yeah, we didn't let that happen. We just go on the wrong route on my bus. Who was on my bus? Liam was
wasn't
not. Jim was not.
It was like Sydney.
It was Sophie
Emma.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
all the girls.
Yeah.
I remember that.
It was definitely me, Emma, Sydney.
I drove with her.
Martine. Raymond Yao.
Oh, I am remembering now. Yeah,
Rampant.
Martin.
Raymond was sitting in the front with me.
Rampant.
Yeah, Rampant. That was fun.
Who were you ride with?
Uh,
Was Caitlin, Natalie, me, and Drake?
I was in Rick's van,
Mr. Red.
It was a fun trip.
but I guess it must have been like me, Rick, Bright, and some other people.
I was in Mr.
But I
Rich
got
Kitchen.
violently ill on the way there because I have motion sickness, but I didn't know I had motion sickness
Oh,
back
God.
then. So I got violently ill, and we had to stop at this really nasty gas station. I had to take some random
Loves.
girls. random girls.
Well, because when we on the
Medication.
when we on the way up there, we can't stop at Bucky's in Baytown. That was way too early.
No, it was like literally a random gas station with like 2 gas pumps.
It was not like a big
No, it
stop
was
that
like
we
a
stopped
really,
together.
it was a really small, and we did all stop, but we already had one bathroom stop on the trip there. But I had to go. I had to go really bad, like again, but I was like feeling so nauseous, like I was literally about to throw up in the van. So we stopped at the second gas station, like everyone was like, "Oh, thank you, Audrey. We all had to go to the bathroom so bad." And I was like,
Make one stop.
yeah, and so
10 hour drive.
I know. And so yeah, I just remember that because they had to call my parents, and then I took some random girl's medication to feel better.
So I was assuming Jim was on Natalie bus, huh?
You were with like
Liam?
Liam, right?
What?
You
Yeah,
were
I was
with
with
the
Liam.
boy,
We
like
were with-
Magna?
split.
Yeah, we were with Liam, Magna, Dylan, Vinny. Oh, Vinny. He like
Angelina.
switched buses. Wait, I don't know.
Did she go?
Wait, was Vincent on that?
He was on it for some of the time.
I just remember seeing the face mask picture. That's the only reason
I
I
remember
remember.
Didn't
that.
we get like Pikachu masks? Or something?
No, it
I
was
don't remember.
this.
I was not.
Oh.
It was like everything going wrong that trip, like on that way out. I started with like the back door of the van wasn't shut fully,
Oh,
so I had to stop at a ghetto's parking lot to
Yeah.
shut it in, and then I take the wrong route. I didn't go that way. I go in town and turn 10, so it took me like 20 extra minutes, and then Natalie bus got like flat tire or whatever. So
well,
she
I
had to
remember
stop and
those
check.
vans smelled super, super bad. Like all of them smelled bad. So I don't know who. Someone had to go out and get a bunch of little trees, and there was like a bunch of little trees in the van because they stunk so bad.
No, because at the beginning of the day, when we go and get the van was like not even fully ready. There was still like a few of the guys and whatnot,
Yeah.
and yeah, we wait on that and we drive it back to the net. It was right here on 518.
Well, that
Oh,
year was like the biggest team we brought to
Yes.
LSU.
Like the first LSU.
The first LSU trip
It was
the biggest
4 vans,
we got. It
like
was 4 vans.
32,
Yeah,
that was
something like that.
big.
4 vans, and then the next year it was like 2. It was a girls' van and a boys' van.
Because
Because-
when they cut it down to like.
And
Because
then-
we cut, yes,
Yes,
13 and up.
yeah, and then the third year I actually didn't end up going
I
because I
didn't go
hurt my
the
shoulder.
third year either.
Um,
I didn't.
but I would think it was also again just 2 vans, and it was the
But
same
now we
thing, just
go-
girls and boys.
What, Iska?
Yeah, we went to Iska.
So how was
last
it?
year.
Was-
It was
So we
fun.
all
It was
hung out
really
there?
good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was so
this
fun.
is
Yeah, we were not
This is Crossfire.
Oh, because you take off, right?
He took off. I just don't know what to
You have
say.
your things.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was the first year we did like airport travel.
Besides.
Wait.
Beside Arizona, but
Arizona.
none of those kids
Right.
went to
Went to
Arizona.
Arizona.
None of
Yeah.
those kids. So
Too young.
But that
Yeah.
Arizona trip was wild.
That was. I can't even. It was so fun. Like when I think about Peak, I think about Arizona.
Arizona.
That's where it's at.
Mhm.
I wish I was old enough to be on that trip, but
It was-
I was not.
So fun.
Yeah. That
And
was
it-
like with the OG like gold group.
That was like.
Like
That's when like freaking Ryan Gal was a ras. What do you say his name? Ryan was there. Bobby Pierce. This was when like the peak of like Jaden and Bobby were dating. Now they're married. They're married.
Yes!
Oh my god. This is like when they were like wore the
I
matching
know.
Galaxy suits and everything. Who else was on there?
Anna Kate.
Who was
Was she
the?
That was peak transition for sure.
Yes,
that
From
was
the
like-
older generation to like Gen
That
Z.
was literally like that's how I
OG.
remember it.
That's what was
That's
that?
nice. See, like John got invited to their wedding, right? Now I'm waiting for my turn.
No, he didn't even go.
He didn't
He
go.
didn't go. I don't know. Wait, actually, did he go? Oh, I don't know. I'm asking you. I don't know. Maybe he didn't go. I don't know. All I know is I was like, oh, am I invited? I remember because he was supposed to ask her at an Auburn game, but then got really drunk.
yes,
and
I
exploded.
remember that.
Was
He
really drunk. Was
told
like, I'm
us.
gonna propose to you, and she told her before he even got to propose to her, and then he took her to Hawaii and actually proposed to her in Hawaii. Or I think it might have been not Hawaii, somewhere else.
No, it was
Where's the
Florida.
trough?
I think it was.
It was what?
I don't know.
Because I remember Coach John was talking about it.
Yeah. But I don't know. I don't think he went.
So hopefully, the next 5+ year, I gotta invite.
Yeah, you'll be invited to my wedding.
You'll be invited to my wedding.
Whatever
Well,
that is.
Yeah.
But none of
Whenever I get
none
married.
of the swimmers are dating swimmers, so it's just
Yeah.
gonna be some random guy or some random girl.
Well, who knows?
If you get to know Braden James, Abby, the new lifeguard at the Pearland Auditorium, there you go. That's where it's at.
Wow.
Yeah. He tells me to go away from him because the new management's like super strict. Like you know how they yell at the kids to get off the lane lines now?
Yeah.
Yeah. They
That's
just,
every.
Yeah, but this year they're like,
get off the
Before
lane
the
lines.
construction, they did not yell at anyone.
They did not care. They didn't even know how to do CPR.
No,
Like,
back then when I was lifeguard, that's one of the first things. You know how much it costs to get those landline in?
Yeah, that's like
they
Yes,
didn't know. They did
I
not
see.
care.
It's like 2,000 apiece for a landline. No.
for one lane,
Yes.
$2,000.
$2,000?
I could make that.
We can make that out of
Yeah,
pool
just like
buoys.
a 3D
No pool
printer.
buoys.
Pool boys and
Pool
string.
noodles.
Well,
Like, I don't know.
Do you remember our old lane lines
At Emerald Bay?
at Golf Crest and at Emerald Bay? They
Oh,
were
yeah.
At Emerald Bay?
Oh my
They
God.
were ropes and little buoys like every like 5 yards. It was so
I remember like first
God.
practice at Emerald Bay with those buoys specifically, and it was terrible because you could like if you like did backstroke.
Yeah, I was gonna say, sometimes when you did backstroke and it was sunny, like there was no lane. It was just like you better pray that you're in the right lane.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
it was so.
Golf
fun.
Crest. No, but Golf Crest back in the day.
I never went to Golf Crest.
the-
I was at Emerald Bay.
Oh,
Yeah, the
Oh,
Golf
I was
Crest.
at Golf Crest for some.
It's late at night and a hamburger that they're grilling on the other side. It's killing me.
Yeah, it would always smell so good. Even because I worked there this summer as a lifeguard, even when I worked there, like I would be like, oh my god, like.
Yeah, we're out in the sun and they're just grilling over there, grill away.
Yeah.
And like some old dude like drunk on the balcony, just like screaming their lungs out, cheering at as kids like we are doing like a race or something like that. Meanwhile, you're just doing sets. It's unbelievable. Yeah. So yeah, a lot that we have to been through. So
We've been through
It's so
too
evolved.
much.
yeah.
I like didn't even realize how much we've done.
That and like whenever we had gotten there's before COVID, like we got the plot of land and we were supposed to build our own pool. It's gonna be so
Yes, I
nice.
remember that.
And then like COVID hit and then we lost the land or whatever. And that's
It's
why we did it.
it's a lot going into getting any property and like actually build everything from scratch. It's a lot.
Because that's what was the plan was.
Yeah.
I remember Coach Charlotte one point was gonna buy a piece of land near here and like
Yes.
make her own swim school and
It's a
stuff like
lot.
that.
It's a lot because like like the location and the pricing and
Don't be in debt.
everything. Yeah, it's a lot for sure. So hopefully one day we can get our own facility and the coaches we can have our own office.
And you don't like the storage units?
Yeah, you know, like the
You don't like
storage room
units?
Well,
with the back office that's like
Oh,
oh,
this
y'all
big.
do that?
I have
I've
grown
been
up
in
at the
there.
back offices.
Oh yeah, I would.
Y'all
all
would
the
have, I
time.
remember the coaches meeting and me and Leia would like go around like, because they had the dogs, you know, dogs that are there. Me and Leia would like go and like look over their fence and look for the dogs and like we would like look for like, I don't know, we look for like freaking rocks because it was gravel.
They don't have that experience.
There's like a storage
They
unit
don't.
and there's like an
Peak office is a storage unit.
It's
and you
literally
didn't know.
a storage
It's
unit.
actually a storage unit. It says peak and it's like shipping. It's so
Yes!
old. Like
You have to like click the code.
the code is.
Yeah.
It's
I
so
love a
funny.
storage unit.
Me
so much.
Hopefully, we will have our own office.
That would be nice.
Mm-hmm.
There's, I don't know if you know, like the abandoned mansions on
The big one.
the big ones. One got torn down. They have offices in there. We should look at getting one there, like an
Oh,
actual
everyone
office.
can read all
I
that
thought
stuff.
someone already bought it. And they were
No,
like,
it's like there's you know how there's two mansions. The one that got taken down, and the one next to it. That's like office places, or like you can buy it to like make a shop in there. Like there's the bakery in there,
really? Oh.
Yeah. but they're on the upstairs. There's offices.
People are going to that bakery.
Yeah, I've been to it. It's okay.
Oh, how is
Pretty mid. They have a shoe resale shop, but like I'm saying, like y'all can go like buy a little office space.
More parents go talk to them.
Oh, you're right. You can have the board meetings there. Think about it.
The board.
The board meetings.
Yeah.
I've never been. I've never had access to a board meeting yet, but I've been to the peak coach meetings.
Most of the board meeting are everybody welcome now.
Really?
Pretty much.
They used to be exclusive.
Yeah, they
Like
were
in
like.
like the Pearland like hospitality or the nat.
No,
hospitality.
there are portion of it that you can be in there and give your feedback and your idea and everything.
Oh wow. I would have to text my dad. Dad, can you get a key so I can get a car? Because I was not allowed in the back rooms. Secret stuff going on there.
What back room?
The hospitality room at the Pamela Nat where they would have the board meetings, and I wasn't allowed in there. My dad would give me $1
They
so I could go to the vending machine.
normally meet in the meeting room right at the mat. No.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking
The,
about.
yeah, the hospitality room.
Oh.
Where they
Yeah.
put all the snacks.
I was
Where
thinking.
that
I was
where we
thinking
sneak
of
in
the.
and
I was
get
thinking of the
chocolate
multi-purpose.
bars.
Okay, so
I was thinking of the multi-purpose on the
was
side.
it Brianna Gap Switch? Her mom used to run the hospitality room, and
Yeah.
I got banned from the hospitality
And Ryan,
room.
No,
Dylan's
because
mom,
here's the
Dylan's
thing.
mom, like,
Here's the thing. When you go to a lot of meets, like the coaches do, like Pete for real though, like top 3 hospitality room, like
we
in
have good
Houston,
hospitality,
for sure.
hands down. Like that's it.
Since
Oh,
10
yeah.
years ago, since I was a guard, yeah, like the Peak or like the rentals and the Nat Peak have like one of the best hospitality room
Hands down.
for sure.
Yeah.
Like the snack, the food, like
I've
actual
spent all my
food,
time in there.
actual food, and not just
Like in between
the-
races or after the meet, I would go in there and like get pizza because my dad would say I could, but I would get yelled at because he'd be like, "This is for the coaches."
No,
I'm
it
like,
was
I don't
always
care.
The
Yeah.
chocolate in the middle of the table.
They put like the chocolate
The
nuggets
chocolate
and
bars,
stuff.
I
The
would
Hershey's?
take a handful.
Yeah.
Those are so bad for us, but
I
it's just
did
there.
not care.
I know,
I
it's just
like,
there.
save the meat.
Yes, in the middle of the meat, those are the best for sure. So.
It'd be in between events, and I was like,
Eating the chocolate.
this is gonna help me.
No, but Coach Cheryl would get mad at us. She'd be like, "You cannot eat candy for races," and we would.
So
be like,
we have
"Sit
champs
down."
coming up. Who's going to the champs for the little kids?
Probably me. I'll probably be there.
When is it?
Yeah, wait, when is it?
When is champs 3?
Isn't it?
Ours is
At
in
the
March.
Nat.
Ours, we are hosting 13 in November.
Right, that's champs 3. That's the Nat. What day is that? 18?
Oh, the Army is the last weekend of February going into March.
Right, so
It's like
probably,
February, whatever, 28th, 29th.
so probably the week before that, for sure, because the week, like the middle of February, we have start meeting. So for sure, like the 22nd-ish. So you too,
You too.
You
be there at the meet. Go to the meet.
You have to be.
You can see your
Oh yeah, you'll have to.
sister swim
Yeah,
type thing. That'd be nice.
I just
So I'll be there.
You should be there.
If we all go, it'll be more of a fun time, okay?
Carpool.
And Audrey won't have to run around.
That's what I'm
everywhere.
saying. That's what I'm saying. We can split the work. So Anna will sit down for 30 minutes, and then it's Sophie's.
Yeah, we'll
turn.
take interval. Like we'll take.
Okay,
Wait,
yeah.
what's it
Take
called?
turns.
We can be like the lifeguards, cause like they'll be like on
It's
standing
rotation.
Oh, yeah.
Sit down, sit down. So
It's
we
like
can do it like that.
conversation.
Because you guys used to run ready area, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
We would have like the squares. with
Maddie
games
and I
everywhere.
would like. Oh my god! I remember one. This is such a funny story. One time we were in the ready area for peak, and we were standing there on the spots. You know the spots that we have, and a kid. This might not be. A kid like peed while they were standing on the spot, and I just watched it happen. And I was like, "Oh, are you okay?" And they were like, "Yeah, I'm fine." I was like, "Do they not know?
Well,
Like they don't know."
last week when we had the meet,
Oh my god.
last week we had the meet in North Channel. There's one boy have an accident
Yeah.
on
But
that.
like a number 2 accident.
That's what he was telling us earlier. You were
Yes, he
telling
walked
us.
up to Esther and was like, "Hey, I have an accident."
I've never, ever, ever heard of that. Never.
8 years old. Like
You
what?
gotta go.
What would you do? Yeah.
There's
I would be
literally
too
nothing
embarrassed.
you
Like
can
I would
do.
like I'm never, ever coming
That-
back here.
That's the parenting problem nowadays for sure.
They don't know how you teach your kids how to use the restroom.
If they think if it's like
I
if it's
Sometimes-
normal at home, it's normal to
Yeah,
do.
sometimes the
in
parenting is a little
public.
too gentle.
Yeah.
You know, like
They may be the kids for sure.
Yeah. No.
there's this little boy. His mom, before practice, takes out all his stuff. He's in his little robe, and he puts his cap on, his goggles on, and she takes his stuff, puts it by his lane, and then after practice, she's ready. She got his medicine bag all ready. Puts it all back in, gets his towel around him.
You need to.
That's
like,
where Coach
nice.
Cheryl says.
Yeah, you need to watch Coach Cheryl.
She's
Just
like,
copy
you
exactly
can get
the
your
thing
own
Coach
stuff.
Cheryl. Yeah, just
Because
copy
it
Coach
gets to a
Cheryl.
point.
Well,
Come
yeah,
on
and
now.
I remember like when I started swimming, my dad was like, "You have to learn how to put your own cap on." And
My mom would drive me
all
out and say
this and,
bye.
like,
No.
I know he swam, so he gets it, but like still, it's like back then it was just like at most they would sit and watch, but that was rare.
Yeah, and it's like
Yeah.
you're 8 years old. Like you're what 3rd grade? You should know how to do that.
Yeah. Like putting I mean, I'll ask like some people to cap me sometimes.
Oh,
But, like
always
usually I
do.
just do it by myself. Like I just know how. But like these like I coached in middle school girls. Like, can you put my cap on for me? I'm like,
Well, capping could be a team bonding,
I
exercise
guess.
if someone might say, But
We
yeah, I do
said-
cap myself sometimes.
I think it was Coach Heather. Do you know who that is?
Yes. I
She
do.
would tell us that we had to put our cap on by ourselves.
Yeah.
Your mom would tell me. She
Yeah.
got mad at me one time.
She
Like
said
when I was
it's too
little, I was like
long.
7.
Whatever.
We were
Yeah.
still at Manville, and she was like, "You need to put it on yourself." And I was like, "Okay."
Yeah, that's what it's at.
Well,
That's
what
what I
again?
learned.
It's team
That's what
bonding.
I learned.
So again, thank you guys for being here, sharing your story and all of that.
It's over.
Well,
Wow, okay.
you know.
Oh, so.
we were gonna save it for
Now
another
we're gonna
time
ask
now.
you questions.
Sure.
Okay? Okay, do y'all have any questions?
I thought you were the one that was gonna ask the questions.
I
Why
said
did you
now
come
we're
here? Why did you come to America to coach? Oh no, you
I
left
think it was
for
a little too beyond.
No, to live here.
to live here. Why?
Well, 20 years ago,
Mhm.
literally at this point.
Back in the day.
Yeah,
Back
2000,
days.
1998 and 2000, my uncle.
Jeans with sandals. Remember that, guys?
That's
Jeans
still a
with
thing.
sandals.
Still wear jeans and sandals.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But y'all should have seen that.
Style
those
Evolution
pictures.
Zero.
Oh, we've seen those pictures.
I show James the pictures in like 2012. No, not James.
12.
It
Some
was
of the kids in Gold group right now, a picture of like 2011, 2012 when I graduated high school. And like, oh, I'm not even born yet. Just wake me up.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, so 20 years ago, my uncle, when he go back to Vietnam and visit us, he decided to do the paperwork and bring us over here. So I go over with my dad pretty much because my uncle sponsor our family to come over here.
I want to hear about the infamous story about your toe, like your pinky toe.
Oh, young me,
I
yeah,
wanna-
young me,
What?
18 years old. I graduated high school.
Mm-hmm.
So, little celebrate with my friends, of course. Like a group of 8, 9.
like celebrate. Like
teenage.
what do you mean celebrate? Like party celebrate?
Yes.
Yes.
Wow.
In Vietnam, we are legal to
Yeah.
drink at 18.
Wow.
So,
Must be nice.
we did some of that, and then I drove home, and
Drove Coach.
Right.
Y'all hear this?
so, I got a little close to a Highlander. So like my left pinky was popped. I didn't feel it until
Wait,
I got here.
how?
Gone. Hanging
I was
down.
on a motorbike on my flip flop, of course.
You want to get off these bikes? You've been hurt twice.
Oh, more than twice because
Oh,
because in Vietnam,
helping your point.
because in Vietnam motorbike is like dominant vehicle.
Yeah.
Car is like
Traffic
minimal.
type.
So yeah.
Yeah.
So it was bad. So
You
after
didn't
that,
notice?
Wait, so
No.
it popped and then what?
it's like oblique. It's like
Oh.
it's like
Oh.
No.
So I lost my tail, like my pinky nails, my little toenails. So again,
And
what's
because he
that?
was in those flip flops.
Oh my god.
So, but here's the problem. I'm at the pool all day, and you know how it feels with like wet socks and shoes going around. Kids,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
especially you big kids, do big splash on your flip with the fins and everything else. You know,
Mm-hmm.
some people they splash a lot when they flip. You know what I'm talking about. But it's painful for the coaches.
Get Crocs like Coach Christine. She wears at the platform once.
That's
Oh,
my
yeah.
problem. I don't like Crocs. I do my slide-in thingy.
Crocs are sliding.
Yeah. Sports
You
mode.
just slide
If you
your
need.
Yeah,
No, you say no. Like, that's like crazy.
No, like I do the one with like the thingy.
Oh,
What's that
The
called?
sports mode?
You can just
No.
keep it in
No,
the
no, no, like the little.
No,
like,
he wears a
thing
flip
that,
flop.
Because
like
he
a-
wants to like the.
He wants to
Oh.
Yeah, like in Australia they call it like a thong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I was gonna say he wears the thongs.
No, this is like literally called.
Yes.
No, I get it. I get it.
I wanna
So
be
in
Australian.
Australia, yeah. So. And then, I mean, it's comfy for sure, but not in this kind of way.
Maybe you should try slides.
Oh.
Easy slides.
Yeah, easy slides.
Easy slides.
Get the shark slides.
No, the slide. Again, back in the
Yeah.
day. Again, back in the day. Slide, God. It, at the pool, it got slippery. What happened? It's like all the way up your ankle. Have you ever had that?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I do know what you're talking about. That's never happened to me.
You wear a slide and you slide literally all the way out to the front and the slide go up here.
Do you remember whenever I was?
If you been there, like you know exactly what I'm talking about.
And it went
It's like all the way
No,
up.
I know what
He'd
you're
be wearing them Adidas slides every day.
Yes, it's like all the way up.
He does. He's a victim.
They're like falling apart.
Yes.
Get you some new slides.
Oh, no,
he had the Crocs.
I'm Croc slides now.
Croc slide.
Croc slides.
Yeah, Croc slides.
Croc slides.
Remember the Crooks?
Yeah, the Crocs.
Just
the-
get
the
some
black
that have
Crocs.
grip
Those are
on
the
the
off-brand
bottom so
Crocs.
they don't slip.
Oh, the Gators.
You never know.
No, yeah, basically.
You never know. With the gnat like floor right now, you never know.
Oh my gosh, it's so gross. It's so gross because it's not redone. It's stained.
I will say this publicly. It closed for 6 months. The first day I walked in, it was under woman.
Nothing
Nothing
changed.
changed. The
Maybe
pool
the
was
lighting's
blue.
brighter.
The
Maybe
pool was
the lighting's
bluer.
brighter.
Right.
Because they changed
As
the
it-
lights.
That's
Like
lovely.
the air quality
And
is the same.
The air's
Yeah.
worse. Like in my today, it was horrible.
So
It was
bad.
bad.
I was spitting. I
today.
was actually spitting.
Well, you're not even there. What are you talking about?
I had practice this morning.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
she left
seven?
early.
I had to leave
Ah,
early.
okay.
Yeah. It was bad. The last thing I wanted to do when I got out of that pool was put my sweatshirt and my pants on. I literally just wanted to walk out in just my suit because it was so
Even it's like
muggy
30
and
outside.
gross. Yes.
It's like foggy.
It was
That
humid
makes sense.
and
It's-
like I couldn't I actually couldn't.
I really
Are they
because
still working like those pipes that you use?
yes, you saw them coming in and out. Like they're working on it right now.
I
Because
thought they were going to stuff.
because they need the
I don't know.
water
It's
to
general.
be in, so the kids can kick all the chlorine up, so then they can test out the air
Yeah, but
quality.
it's been like 10 years.
Yeah. Just honestly take the roof
And
off.
it's like never gotten
take the
better.
roof off.
Then how do you swim on these weather of Houston?
I don't know. Figure it
You have
out.
like one of those roofs, like the garage pool,
You know the
where
FBA
they like open it, like has some
yeah.
airflow.
So then, like so far, what is your favorite pool in Houston area, or you know, if you want to go further than that, if you travel?
You A&M top pool ever. I
A&M. I like
and it was nice.
A&M.
I like U of
A&M.
H.
I like
I
U
like
of
the Shadow
H.
Creek pool.
All the
Okay,
college
basically
pools.
any college pool because they're always gonna be.
They're always nice,
Right.
and the stands are nice
In-
because there's not parents like right there.
in the area.
I would say I don't mind like Angleton's pretty nice.
Oh, the one that's like the box.
It's the one that you swim in October. The October meet over the fall break.
Angleton, the outdoor 50.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the box. Like it's literally like a box and nothing around it.
Yeah, kind of.
I
don't
guess
know
if you
which
call
one
it that.
Yes.
I like.
I pretty like that.
What's the one? Okay, sharks can be nice sometimes. Not really, but it can be nice.
I mean, I
Yeah.
like Notch.
Ooh,
What is-
oh,
what is
girl.
that?
Well, the high school pool is pretty much the same. The college pool is pretty much the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
The knot is unique.
Actually, the
I
best,
say unique and also it's good. It's unique.
the ALC pool
Smells like
tastes
something.
wonderful. It tastes like purified water. It's so good.
So then, why are we complaining about salt water at?
Because it's
At the garage
gross.
pool.
It tastes. It just.
Because
It
it's
makes
just
you
like
skin
it
itchy.
dries
It
you
needs
out.
dry.
Yeah,
You
I wouldn't
literally have to
doubt
shower
that
off
pool
every time you swim
is
because you get
Every
itchy.
single time.
It's so itchy.
What was that one? Was that the pool where we got super itchy?
Yeah.
Yes.
I
Oh,
remember that.
so-
We were getting like breaking out in hives and like
It was so bad.
it was.
That was the pool that we swam at literally 2 weeks ago.
That was just always a problem. I remember that one time.
That
we
was
had
an
to be-
infamous Audrey moment. Oh,
No, it wasn't.
yeah, it is. The garage door,
Wait, what moment? Which moment?
the 100 press moment.
No, that was at the Nat.
No, what was that? That
What kind of
garage
rest
door?
moment?
You were part of it.
I was.
Yeah.
What I do? I don't remember this.
You didn't do much. You just
So-
stand there, but she do a lot.
I dove in. I'm swimming. I'm leading. I'm beating everyone. I touch the wall.
It was supposed to be
At
her
50,
age group moment.
I get out and I talk to you.
I don't remember that. I literally don't remember that.
I didn't look back.
She didn't know.
I didn't. I asked the timer for my time and they were like, huh?
Because they were not supposed to time you. They were timing like the other end people.
Oh my god! It was long course.
Yes,
Wait, I swam next. I think I do remember that day.
God.
I remember.
Is it
But
was it like sides?
It was,
Yeah.
Oh, I
it
remember
was
this
the
now.
chase starts, I think.
You know what? You just got
Oh, I
out.
hated chase.
yeah, meanwhile, I'm just like over here filming. I'm just like smoke out of my ears. Because that was supposed to be like her age group or a double B or something like that kind of event.
And then just gets out. Sorry, I got too tired.
She's like,
I wanted to talk to Anna.
Sorry, I'm just really popular, that's all.
No, it happened. And then how many times you missed out your 200 free?
I've never missed
Oh,
I've
I'm
done
kind of
it
discounted, but I always overthought.
I always think, but I'll just like slow down so somebody else can touch before me.
Yes,
That's what-
I would
that's
do
exactly
that
what I
too.
do.
I do.
I'd be like, let me just see
See
the first
where I'm
person
at,
in front of me
like-
flip to it.
And then if I have another 50, then I'll just sprint to the 50. Like,
Yeah.
come on, like. I've never
This
miscounted.
is always.
I've miscounted. No, I've never miscounted. I miscounted for somebody. I miscounted Cindy Lynn's 500 free ones.
I was kind of Bryn Neal's 500 free once. She got so mad at me.
I think if Cindy had 50 by accident.
Or killing a blonde miss out to the press.
Oh, no.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I remember Maddie and Kaya miscounted my 500 free ones, and your kitchen got so mad at them because I apparently was like doing good. I think I was like, oh, it was at that one away meet, but it wasn't a travel meet.
Lufkin?
I think it was Love.
I love
If
I
you
think
say-
it was
if-
Lufkin.
When you say you love Lufkin?
I love
I
it.
did not love
It was
it.
so. I know the pool. I didn't like anything about it.
The
But
pool
the
was
fact that the people were
freezing.
so funny at the time was so funny.
It was free.
And I got my first golf.
Yeah, it
The
always,
bathrooms was like dirt. It was like
it
dirt.
always
We stayed like a
raining
gym.
and
Do you remember when
Yes.
Valentino
Oh.
freaking like broke his back? Do you remember that?
no, he scratched his whole
He
belly.
fell like on the.
He scratched his entire
He, like,
belly right
fell
And
here.
that's also the one where he was holding on the blocks and fell off the blocks.
Yes.
What a time! That was so
And
good.
then didn't like Vincent's like swimsuit rip one time?
Was that? No, that
No,
was
that was
practice.
practice. I remember that.
I remember.
No,
that.
it's a lot going on in those Lufkin.
I made a TikTok about
I
that.
hated Lufkin.
It was so.
I think I remember that.
I made a whole TikTok about that.
About when Vincent ripped it. It was like the SpongeBob.
And like
My God.
I have to pull that video up.
Wait, Vincent is too good.
I put out the video I posted on.
No.
That's
Wait,
good.
no, do it, because I actually want to find it and like
Oh,
We literally
pull
find
it
it.
up.
yeah.
I just remember like it was like everyone getting ready to race and it was like this and then it was like everyone looking around or something. I don't even know.
That was so funny. That was like highlight of
Find it
it.
right now.
Was that Lufkin? Or was that a meet?
I think that
That
was
was
a
probably at a
practice.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Because we only go to the far away, but not travel, just Lufkin.
Yeah.
Lufkin was. I liked it. It was just fun because the people were fun, not because the meat was fun.
And we got to like stay in a hotel.
Yeah,
So we got
that
to
was
like
fun.
all get dinner.
And this is like Leia, me, and my Clara went to an escape room. It was fun.
I practice in the morning, drive down to Lufkin, straight to the pool, be there, go to Olive Garden for dinner, back to the hotel, check out at 6 in the morning to the pool, and then drive back.
And it was somebody's birthday, right?
Oh my god, here it is, here it is.
No idea.
Oh my gosh, you're such a ginger.
Okay. What do you mean? Why am I in there? Oh my god. Why am I in there?
Is that the only count?
Okay, you actually need to send that to him.
Yeah, send that to me. That's appropriate, you know. So
That
put it up
needs to
there.
go in the video.
That's a good way to end the section right there.
Yeah.
We're gonna shut it off here. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Thank